XLII. WGLAF's sad story the horde carried off. Then 'twas seen that the journey prospered him little who wrongly within had the ornaments hidden down, 'neath the wall. The warden erst slaughtered some few of the folk troop. The feud then thereafter 5 was hotly avenged. 'Tis a wonder where, when the strength famous trooper has attained to the end of life days allotted, then no longer the man may remain with his kinsmen where mead cups are flowing. So to Beowulf happened when the ward of the barrow, 10 assaults, he sought for. Himself had no knowledge how his leaving this life was likely to happen. So to doomsday, famous folk leaders down did call it with curses who complished it there, that man should be ever of ill deeds convicted, 15 confined in foul places, fastened in hell bonds, punished with plagues, who this place should e'er ravage. He cared not for gold, rather the wielder's favor preferred he first to get sight of. Wiglaf addresses his comrades. Wiglaf discoursed then, Wystan his son, 20, oft many an earlman on one man's account must sorrow endure, as to us it hath happened. The liegelord beloved we could little prevail on, kingdom's keeper, counsel to follow, not to go to the guardian of the gold hoard, but let him 25 lie where he long was, live in his dwelling till the end of the world. Met we a destiny hard to endure, the hoard has been looked at, been gained very grimly. Too grievous the fate that the prince of the people pricked to come thither. 30 I was therein, and all of it looked at, the building's equipments, since access was given me, not kindly at all entrance permitted. He tells them of Beowulf's last moments. Within under earth wall, hastily seized and held in my hands a huge weighing burden 35 of hoard treasures costly, hither out bear them to my liegelord beloved. Life was yet in him, and consciousness also. The old one discoursed then much and mournfully, commanded to greet you. Beowulf's dying request. Bade that remembering the deeds of your friend Lord 40, ye build on the fire hill of corpses a lofty burial barrow, broad and far famous. As mid-world-dwelling warriors he was widely most honored while he revelled in riches. Let us rouse us and hasten again to see and seek for the treasure, 45 the wonder 'neath wall. The way I will show you, that close ye may look at ring gems sufficient and gold in abundance. Let the bier with promptness fully be fashioned, when forth we shall come, and lift we our lord then, where long he shall tarry 50 well-beloved warrior, 'neath the wielder's protection. Wiglaf charges them to build a funeral pyre. Then the son of Wystan bade orders be given mood valiant man to many of heroes, holders of homesteads, that they hither from far, leaders of liegemen, should look for the good 155 with wood for his pyre. The flame shall now swallow, the wan fire shall wax, the warrior's leader who the reign of the iron often abided. When, sturdily hurled, the storm of the arrows leapt o'er Lindenwall, the lance rendered service, 60 furnished with feathers followed the arrow. Now the wise-mooded son of Wystan did summon the best of the braves from the band of the ruler. He takes 7 thanes and enters the den. 7 together, 'neath the enemy's roof he went with the 7. One of the heroes 65 who fared at the front, a fire-blazing torchlight bare in his hand. No lot then decided who that hoard should havoc, when Heorot saw it lying in the cavern uncared for entirely, rusting to ruin. They rued then but little 70 that they hastily hence hauled out the treasure. They pushed the dragon over the wall. The dear-valued jewels, the dragon eke pushed they, the worm o'er the wall, let the wave currents take him, the waters and wind the ward of the treasures. The hoard is laid on a wain. Their wounded gold on a wain was uploaded, 75 a mass unmeasured, the men leader off then, the hero hoary to Wales, Ness was carried. For Jayed, B. Suggests Jayeth, the passage would stand as above except the change of hidden, v. 2 to plundered. The reference, however, would be to the thief, not to the dragon. The passage wondur. Beowulf 3063-3066, m. took to be a question, asking whether it was strange that a man should die when his appointed time had come be. Sees a corruption, and makes emendations introducing the idea that a brave man should not die from sickness or from old age, but should find death in the performance of some deed of daring. S. Sees an indirect question introduced by Hwar and dependent upon wondur. A secret is it when the hero is to die, etc. Why may the two clauses not be parallel, and the whole passage an Old English cry of how wonderful is death. S is the best yet offered, if wondor means mystery. For strewed in HOS. Suggests stride, this would require ravage, v. 16 to be changed to tread. He cared. Cite of 1718, s. Amends so as to read as follows. He, Beowulf, had not before seen the favor of the avaricious possessor. B. Renders that which drew the king thither, i.e. the treasure was granted us, but in such a way that it overcomes us. Falkagend, 3114b. Takes his dad. Sing. With Gotham, and refers it to Beowulf, that is, should bring firewood to the place where the good folk ruler lay. C. Proposes to take, weeks in equals L. Vesker and translate devour. This gives a parallel to fretten above. The parenthesis would be discarded and the passage read, now shall the fire consume, the wan flame devour, the prince of warriors, etc.